Hey Frank, it was just yesterday that you said that you're never comfortable against Houston, no matter what the lead is and such. And of course, the defense was so good the first three quarters. Is that what you meant? Kind of that fourth quarter, maybe a lapse a little bit to let them get back in the game?
Yeah, a little bit of a lapse, but again, this is a team of runs and a team that's got a lot of fight and a lot of spirit and a lot of firepower. So it's a 48-minute game. We know if we get a big lead and they get down at crunch time, they're going to get desperate. We didn't take care of the ball well enough and execute offensively well enough, but it's something we can work on and improve upon. But overall, it's a heck of a win for our group. And again, we're not going to be comfortable playing against this team with the firepower that they have. So we're up 3-1, but we've got to stay the course and stay the more desperate team.
Frank, you talk a lot about LeBron and AD for all of the obvious reasons. What about guys like Caruso tonight, Rondo, KCP, Green, Morris, just the rest of those guys filling in the gaps and doing what they needed? What did you see out of the support players?
Yeah, well, we got two big guns in Anthony and LeBron, and I don't think the rest of the guys on this team get enough credit. We have a very, very deep team. Guys not in the rotation that we play in big minutes on other teams, and it's a team first team. That's what I love about our group here. Like you said, Rondo, Alex. I was proud of Talen Horton-Tucker for coming in and getting his first playoff minutes and playing really well. He's got a bright future with us, and he gave us a big lift in that first half. Which is a good team win.
Hey Frank, what's the feeling like? Obviously, free throws notwithstanding, but what's the feeling like to put in a defensive game plan and limit the leading scorer in the NBA to a 2-for-11 game in a playoff scenario?
Yeah, we're happy with what we're doing on the defensive end. It can always get better. Obviously, the fouls are, plan A with guarding James Harden is don't put him in the free throw line, and we gave him 20 free throw attempts. So we got to make sure we're doing a better job there. But overall, we're just trying to limit him and make him as uncomfortable as we can. He's seen every coverage there is in the world, and he knows how to attack it. And like I said, all along with this group and with him, we're not going to be comfortable because we know what he's capable of. So we just got to continue to watch film, get better, strengthen the plan each game that we play, and hopefully be better in Game 5.
Allie? Sure. Kyle Goon?
Frank, I really do want to go in on that THT sub because I think it caught a lot of us off guard. Is that the effect of moving for the Rockets?
He performed exceptionally well, and none of us were surprised. We watched him play, on the off days and in the pickup games, and we've seen him a lot in the bubble here. We didn't see him a lot, aside from obviously the G League games during the season. But he's a talented kid, and he's unafraid. He plays beyond his years. And when we decided to go small, or smaller, I should say, starting Markieff, we knew we had some minutes there to get another wing in there. Confidence in JR. It was going to be Dion before he got hurt. But I just wanted to give Talen a chance because he continues to prove himself in practice, and I like what he brings to the table.
Jeff, please.
Frank, we talked about the size you guys have without JaVale the way down the court in pregame. With the way you guys rebounded tonight with the new play, what are some of the things that allows you to do?
Yeah, well, the rebounding isn't always about size. That's what we have to understand. I like the fact that we committed to box outs. We held them to one offensive rebound. And this is something they do well. They crash from the corners and from the perimeter. It's a unique defensive rebounding assignment. So I was happy with our commitment more than pleased that we have a size advantage over these guys. And then offensively, we're trying to play a little bit the way Houston does, and from the standpoint of crashing from the corners. Danny Green and Rondo had some big extra possession plays for us, and then obviously there's the size factor too. So that all plays into the rebounding numbers.
All right. Anybody else on your end, Tanisha?
Yes, we can do last three. We'll take Melissa Rowland first.
Hey Frank, when that 23-point lead started slipping away, what was your message to the team? What was the mindset to sort of regain control of the situation?
Yeah, we got to keep playing. You know, it's not a 44-minute game. You know, this team has a lot of firepower. When a team's down 20 late in the game, especially in the playoffs, they're fighting for their lives. They're going to play with great desperation and gambling, and we just got to take care of the ball better and execute our offense, get better shots, and continue to attack. You know, we just got to make sure we're not trying to milk the clock too much.
Frank, broadly speaking, people talk a lot about the confidence that comes from a team when they think they can get a bucket at any time. What comes from a team that clearly feels like it can get stops when they need them over 5 minutes, over 10 minutes, whatever it might be? How does that impact the way it's sort of team mentality?
Yeah, I mean that's as powerful a weapon as there is, you know, in one of these playoff runs. It's as powerful as a superstar. You know, if you have an elite defense, you know, that can be your third star, so to speak. When you have the confidence that, you know, you can go 4 or 5, 6 possessions where you're just squeezing the other team's offense, getting stops, and then with our ability to run the floor with LeBron James, you know, being you know, the quarterback of that action and being in attack mode, you know, we have a strong belief in what we can accomplish as a group.
Last question, Anthony Slater.
Yeah, Coach, 33 three-point attempts for the Rockets tonight, I think 30 the last game. How key is that stat for you guys to keep them that low? That's way lower than
Yeah, we want to make their ISOs as difficult as possible without giving up threes. You know, and this is a very difficult assignment. But we've risen to the challenge the last couple of games, and we got to continue to do that the rest of this series.